previous session, we had walked through definition of key value store with a typical example of key value store along with few functional operations as in get and put operation with few examples that is prevailing in the market. All of the session is to build or implement a key value store using an array. It's going to be a simple key value store. The value will be river and the key will be the country where the river is flowing. Let us begin coding now. We'll begin with package main as usual. And then we are going to import FMT for logging and printing messages. Going to have a function driver which is going to be main. Here we're going to declare the key value store and then define the two primary KV options which is put and we had discussed about put and get in the previous session. So create key value store based on hash table and the hash table is going to be an array. So the key here is going to be the first character of the country where the river is flowing. And the first character here is going to be indexed as ASCII value. So I'm going to create var hashtag. I'm going to create 256, which is total number of ASCII characters. There are printable characters and non-printable characters. So we're going to have 256 and then we're going to have an array of rivers. That's going to be the string. So we haven't used hashtag yet. So we are going to use that when we are calling put and get functions. The put function attempts to insert the key value pair into the key value store, which is hashtag here. So I'm going to say but I'm going to pass the address of hashtag and then I'm going to pass country over here and the river that's flowing in India is Ganga. Next, we are going to have few more rivers added up. So let's say we have UK and that's got Thames River flowing. Let's have Egypt where Nile is flowing. We're just keeping the first character of names, country and rivers as uppercase. And in case I need to look for lowercase first character, it would return as not found. So for sake of simplicity, we just compare the uppercase in the key value store. And now I could have one more river that is in Brazil. We'll have Amazon. Okay, so we need to define this put function. So I'm providing a comment here. Insert the key value pairs into the key store. Key store here is hashtag. So this is with creating the key value store. We can retrieve them also with the get function. Retrieve a country corresponding to a river. So I can say get again hashtag is where I need to search or perform lookup to find the country where the river is flowing. I'm going to say country. So this country is something that I need to define here. Let me say UK. So I'm searching for a river in UK, and that should return to me, return the rivers array. So here we have corresponding to one country, we have n number of rivers flowing. So rivers colon equal to get function. And once that's obtained, we can print them. Printf rivers percentage v flowing and percentage. Yes, that's a country. Rivers, comma, country. Rivers flowing in country are printed like that. So now we are going to further implement the put and the get function. So the put function inserts the Kiwi pair into the store. The function put takes three parameters and it returns nothing. So let me call upon the parameter here. That's going to be hash tab. We are passing the address of the hash table, so it's going to be a pointer here. Going to be 256 and an array of string, and then we have country and river of type string. The key here, or index, to the array slot is going to be the ASCII character or ASCII value, the first character of the country. So I want to say integer of country of 0. And now hash tab of key is equal to just going to append the river here. But with these two lines of identifying the key or index in the key store and then inserting or appending the river to the corresponding slot, we are done with implementing the operation for the key store. Next comes the get operation. So here we said the get operation retrieves a river corresponding to a country. So it's other way around. Okay. So now let me implement this function get that also takes key value store. So I'm going to say hashtag enter 256 an array of string, and then we have country of type string. That's going to return array of rivers associated with that country or associated with that slot. I do not want to call it associated with the country right away because of a specific reason. When we talk about collision, we'll discuss that more detail. For now, we have a slot associated with a country, and that slot can append or hold multiple rivers. So now I'm going to find the key here, just as we did with function. It's going to be the first character of the country in ASCII form. So I've got the key, and now I'm going to return hashtag of key, which is going to be an array of string. That's it. So with this, we are done with implementing a simple key value store. I'm here on the terminal. I've saved this. I'm just going to run it. So I would expect UK and Thames River showing up as a result. Rivers Thames flowing in UK. Perfect. Paste this to India and again save it. I'll find Ganga. So the interesting fact here is you can have multiple rivers associated with every country. So I can say Yamuna, Kaveri, and maybe Narmada. So there are multiple rivers in India, so I've just added them. And if I attempt to retrieve rivers flowing in India, I should get all of this Ganga, Yamuna, Kaveri, and Narmada. So let me do that right away. I'm going to save it, rerun it. So it's going to give me a list of rivers. That's perfect. All right, so we are done with implementing array-based key value store. This should be fair enough to be demonstrated in a typical interview. Unless and until asked, do not complicate your implementation. Keep it simple and straightforward.